What's up with it? What's up? Y'all know what's going. Yeah. First in class, huh? I see you. I see you. Look, you get a good noodle star for that. We, you feel me? Yeah, I fuck with the promptness. I like the urgency. My boy, what's up? Y'all know what's going on. Yeah, you on time over here. Everybody that's on Instagram, please head over to YouTube. Y'all know how this works. If you over here, make sure you on YouTube. Y'all know where to be. Y'all know where class is. So if you gonna tap in, if you gonna join in, please make your way over to YouTube. Please, we building that community. I always gotta tell them. I appreciate y'all for being on time over here. But to my people that's gonna tap in, please make your way over to YouTube so we can have this recorded, so we can have people come back to it. So let's make it make sense. So this is just a reminder for everybody that we are over on YouTube. That's all this is. So if you go fuck with me, tap in with me. What we sipping on tonight? We got a little red diamond tea in my little whoopie doo. In my little You feel me? We ain't gonna make too much of a scene though. You know, we ain't gonna make too much of a scene. You know what I mean? mm. A little branding for that motherfucking ass. Hello. Hello. Yo, come on over. If you're on Instagram, we are not on Instagram tonight. We're on YouTube tonight. Please make your way over so we can start this congregation here. So, but we gonna reward the people that's already here. So we're gonna start it this way. Welcome. We ain't gonna wait on no naysayers. We start class with or without people. So I appreciate y'all for being on time. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. It's always love. So let's make it make sense. So another Monday, another Monday, another Monday, and it just we ain't got that many left in the year. So let's make sure we cherish these moments. Let's make sure we build on these. Let's make sure we get a solid foundation stepping into 2025. Amen. Can we change the dynamic stepping into 2025? Can we get a solid foundation heading into 2025? Can we make that make sense for me? Type shit. Yeah. Can y'all do that? I appreciate it. Yeah. Come on in the class. I like it. I like it. If you over here, please meet me on YouTube. If you're gonna tap in tonight, please meet me there. If you're gonna tap in later, we're gonna be on YouTube. I'm just letting y'all know where we at. That's the goal. We got some goals. We got some things. I wanna tap into people's aspirations. I wanna tap into people's motivations tonight. We're gonna tap into your goals and dreams. We're tapping into a lot of things because I want to give you a lot of tools to be able to translate and change your life for 2025. We're gonna make sure we do some grand shit in 2025. We're not playing. Mediocre does not belong in 2025, amen. Yeah. So we're gonna wrap out. We finna wrap out. We finna block. Let me undo my suit. We finna tap in. So as we get this introduction started, I'm gonna say welcome to Mentor Monday. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is your second, third, fourth, fifth, 100th time, welcome back. You know what type of party this is. You know what type of energy we do. You know what type of things we do here. Yeah, let's go. Come on, tap in with me. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. So, this is your first time, welcome. I'm gonna lay down the house rules and then everything is up from there. Up from there. Rule number one. If you're gonna be here, please be present. That is how you allow yourself to be a gift in a space. If you allow yourself to be present, if you recognize you have value and say, okay, you can feed into these situations to where it's not just me talking here. This is a community. You're amongst people that are on the same journey as you. It's no need to be shy in here. Like dead ass. You are amongst friends that are doing the same thing that you're doing, looking for answers, trying to find perspectives, trying to find outlets, trying to find inlets. Because everything can't go out. Some things got to come in, trying to find some inlets for information. So if you're going to be here, be present. Two, if you're going to be here, understand that you have value. And the things that you hold on to, the things that you've already figured out in life, some people are still struggling with that. So when a topic comes up and you feel that urge to speak, please speak, because it's not just my perspective, it's everybody in here, everybody in the chat talking. So don't feel like you can't add to a situation, because you can add a perspective that nobody else has. Your vision and your life and the way you live through your consequences and the way you live through your success gives you a unique perspective and value in this room. So don't sit here thinking you valueless and don't want to talk because you don't think somebody gonna think it's important. The thing you say might save somebody's life. That's how life works. The things we take for the most things we take for granted, a lot of people are still looking for. Everything you have in your possession, people are still looking for. So don't think you don't have value. Number three, please don't be weird. Dead ass. Don't be weird. You know what I'm saying? Don't be weird. I've spent a lot of time and effort cultivating this space where people can talk freely. This is a safe space to think. This is a safe space to dwell. This is a safe space to be imperfect. So please don't come here trying to fuck about feng shui. Don't come around moving my couches and don't come around changing my furniture and shit. That's all I ask. But we gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna enjoy perspectives. I got some shit to say as always, and I know y'all got some shit to ask. So as we do this, let's lean into this and really enjoy this moment and relish in this opportunity. So with that being said, what we talking about tonight? Before I bring in my topics, I want to lean into y'all. So how y'all Monday going? If y'all gonna be in here, be active. Let me feel that energy, because y'all know I'm an energy person. So let me feel that. Turn me up. Oh yeah. If you're on the gram, you see what's up. Please meet me on YouTube. You see where we at. You see a little branding going on. You see me. Hello. Hello. So yeah. Before we start, just a young dude trying to find his way. Okay, cool. I can help you with that. Find your way over to YouTube. Everybody that's throwing stuff in here, I don't want to miss what you're saying, so please bring it over to YouTube so I can answer it and give you the full attention that you need, because I'm not really here. This is just my reminder to tell y'all to, you feel me? Am I sipping on tea? Yeah, this red diamond. You know what's up. When I get on that red diamond, it's a good night. It's a good night. Yeah, come on. I understand that this is a new thing. Getting rid of lust within a long-term relationship. Please bring that over to YouTube. That is a good fucking question. Make sure you bring that over. Yeah, YouTube is in the bio. YouTube is in the bio. If you feel lost, YouTube. Okay, that's a bet, bro. What's your location to your store? I got you, and I understand this is a work in progress. This is a process here. We're in the business of upgrading our house a little bit. How you doing? We just upgrading things, putting things on YouTube so it lasts a little bit longer. And when people go back to the lives, you can see the comments on the side, which makes it keeps the energy in here. Because even if I save the lives on Instagram, it's not gonna save the comments. So you're not gonna see what somebody asked me. You're not gonna see the energy somebody had for me in a certain type of situation. So YouTube is really the best outlet for me as it's working right now. And we also working to get this YouTube monetized, and we pretty close. I see y'all showing out for me. I appreciate it. Can't lie to you. That shit kudos for shit show. Ain't no like a love renovation. Hey, we just doing a few things, tweaking some things, making some things better. That's the total goal here. That's all we doing. We just trying to be better. Hello. We trying to get that monetization. But somebody asked me a good question on Instagram that I wish and I hope and I pray that they bring over to YouTube. I hope he bring that question over here. We gonna see. But until then, let's do this. As we go into a new year, give me something that you're going to change about yourself going into the new year. What's up with it? What's up? Give me something that you're intending to change about yourself going into the new year before we go into conversation. Bet. I appreciate it. That's love. I appreciate it. That's love. If you make your way over to YouTube, I appreciate it. This is, yeah, workout. Ugh, emotional intelligence. Talk to me. Talk to me. It's 38 people in here. We need some answers in here. Let me see. What's the vibe? So we can dive into shit. I told you, don't be shy in here. To be more organized. Okay. Real goals. My money spent and being more financially responsible. Talk to me. Learn a new language. Okay. I'm with that. Spending more time reading. Mm. Getting rid of lust within long-term relationship. Please touch. I got you. I got you. Because that's a very. Because thing is, look. While y'all answer that, I'm gonna dive into your question. So, you in a long-term relationship, are you insinuating that you want to get rid of lust for your person or lust that's around you, that's distractions? Are we talking about distractful lust? Or are we talking about lust for your person? Because it's two different avenues. I can see that being addressed as. So, are we talking about lust in the essence of your person, or lust in the essence of distractions from other worldly things? Which way are we talking about that? Staying consistent on my fitness. Okay, because I ain't no fitness person either. I mean, I skate, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't no fit. I'm not going to the gym. I know me. All my suits are tailored. I can't get no bigger than this. I like this size right here. You know what I'm saying? I could maybe add on. The most I can do is maybe I'm about 170 now. I can't do 180. That's not where I belong. You feel me? Okay. To everybody that's here, please throw your questions on YouTube. These are very good questions. I'm just focused on I'm focused on YouTube right now. Okay. Distractful lust. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. The only way you turn down distractions if you turn down the meaning. Because it's never gonna be a point in time where it's not something that's better than what you have. But the only thing you value is the valuable. We can understand that intangibles and things are made every day, but everything that's made ain't yours. So in your long distance relationship, distractions ain't gonna never stop. Lust will never stop. Lust is a natural human emotion. So let's not, I don't want you to crucify lust. We're not gonna put the blame there. We're gonna say, well, okay, what's lust is? It's the acquisition of desire. Okay, cool. If you don't act on it, it's not a sin yet. I'm very big on if you ain't did nothing, you ain't did nothing. But don't leave the door open for somebody to walk into your house. Hello. That's all I asked. So I don't want you to paint the idea that you can stop lust in its entirety. You cannot. That is a falsehood. That is a fallacy. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to your partner. If you think, oh, lust is going to go away, it's not. But the thing you lean into is the thing that y'all have built that's irreplaceable by lust. Lust can be a tangible thing, but lust cannot replace what you built tangibly. It cannot replace the memories. So if these things weigh more than the lust, it'll never win. It'll never win. So lust is not bad unless you let it manifest into action. That's the only time lust really it get a little tricky. When you allow lust to turn into action. When you start to put a little weight behind that lust, like let me try that out. Let me get curious. Let me walk into this store. Let me buy something. Let me taste this. Oh shit. Then you have an interesting thing. Now it's turned into something else. And I can't speak on that, John. What's up with it? Tips for young men in regards to what? Now you know I'm gonna get real down to it. Tips to young men in regards to what? Do I do life coaching? Um, I would consider Mentor Monday life coaching. That's what I would consider. If you stay long enough, if you're open enough, and you give me enough dialogue, I've been life coaching for a long time. So everybody throwing questions on Instagram, please head over to YouTube, please. If you're gonna tap in, if you're gonna stay for a while, because this is gonna be gone in a little bit. I'm just here to remind y'all that we're on YouTube. Okay. Tips for young guys financially and mentally. Okay. We can do that. For my young men, gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you real square. I'm gonna keep it a beam. I don't want you to lose yourself trying to find a certain monetary value. It's no amount of money that equals a good man. It's no amount of money that equals this. I want you to strive for stability, strive for comfort, but don't lose yourself and don't lose what you love at the sacrifice of making money. Don't lose your character for money. Because I know how society has relegated us to, oh, make the money, you get what you want, you get paradise, you get this. None of that means anything if you're not preparing yourself to receive where you're going. You can make all the money in the world and be incomplete inside. I'm gonna talk to you intrinsically. I want you to take that journey because the richer you are this way, the more you can experience and accept life that way. So I want you to be inwardly rich so you can understand the dynastics and the dynamics of what life can be. Because I hate for you to relegate yourself and just say, oh, I make money, so I'm good now. I make money, so I'm happy. I make this, so I'm happy. Or you think a certain amount of money is going to get you the person that you want, the person that you need. No, we're going to work on value. So I'm answering that question both ways. Mentally, you have to know that you're enough. Mentally, you cannot be afraid to explore yourself and actually express your feelings. Mentally, you can't be afraid to say, I'm tired. You can't be afraid to say, I don't know. Because what we're not going to do is work ourselves into the ground for the validation of what society deems as manhood. The harder you work on yourself, the more you will get paid in character. The harder you work for yourself, the more you will get paid in character. The self-work don't pay you in dollars. It pays you in character. It pays you in. I would rather you be rich in character than to be rich in money. Come on. I'm going to stay here for a little bit. Don't be afraid to like who likes you. And realize in certain situations when you like somebody too much, reciprocation is the essence of building blocks. Reciprocation. But before we get to going out and trying to mate, I want you to make sure you dive into yourself as deep as possible because the best water in the well is always the deepest. I don't want you to be subject level. I don't want you to be surface level. I don't want you to be this and be that. We're not going to skip these steps. We're going to go on this, excuse me. We're going to go on this journey unapologetically. But guess what? You know what the beauty of this is? You don't have to walk alone. You don't have to walk alone. Get a mentor. Get somebody that's been there before. So if you're a young man trying to figure this out, I would rather you say I'm lost than to pretend like you know what your destination is. We're not for the masquerade like we know everything. I want you to become a life student early. Let life teach you. And I want you to be okay with saying, I don't know. I'm imperfect. That shit hurt me. I'm unhealed. I'm unsure. You see all these words I'm saying? They're not that sexy, are they? Embrace your imperfection, and your value comes from how much you search within yourself. That's where your value lies. Please, please do not let it be relegated to just money. So financially, I tell you this, keep more. Making a lot of money means nothing if you're not keeping it. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, what about when you build your character and continue to do so, but not necessarily getting the payoff and still facing the trials? Okay, look, the lessons that God has for you might come in increments. You're not gonna make the whole payoff every time. You're not gonna get the whole lesson every time. Sometimes you're gonna do something in life, you're gonna struggle and you're gonna get through something, and that's just a version of what you need. It's not a finish. You might get a puzzle piece from solving a piece of you. That's what trauma is. When you're going through something, you're working on yourself, you're not getting a whole picture every time you solve a problem. You're getting pieces that when you put them together later, they make a masterpiece. And your life is all about collecting pieces. So even though you might solve something, I don't want you to think that everything will be alleviated once you solve it. That's not how it works. You learn stability through the storm, but you're always gonna be searching. It's not gonna be one answer that solves the whole thing of life for you. It's not. So I want you got to remain steady on your journey, knowing it's gonna be relative ups and downs everywhere you turn. The only thing you can do is collect your tools to be able to execute in life. That is the best you can do. But problems never stop. Being unsure never stops. Being uncertain, being scared, being afraid, being challenged never stops. It's that's not how it works. Mm. So I want you to release the expectation of what the payoff is and understand that as long as you get a puzzle piece, you're gonna build that masterpiece eventually. But every problem that you solve is not gonna solve everything. That might be one piece of the puzzle. And some shit might be valuable than other shit. But you're gonna be, that's why you have to remain consistent for your character. You have to be able to sacrifice and be willing to do anything and be willing to really embrace the journey of what this thing is. When I say it's a journey, I mean that. And I don't want to scare you, but the finish line is the finish line. When you cross that bitch, guess what? You're done. So until then, enjoy the race. Enjoy the race. Hello. What's up with it? Yo. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing? Please meet me on YouTube. If you can't manage $100, then you can't manage it. I will say this. When I was younger, I made a lot of money as well, but I lost a lot of money because some people learn through trial and tribulation. Not everybody learns vicariously, and not everybody can apply instant information and make it life and make it fact. So I learned to be the way that I am because I lost a lot of money. Some people gonna learn that way. Some people can't save $100 till you spend it and realize that it's gone. Some people learn consequently like that. Oh, I need the consequence to shake me into it. That's how some people learn. Everybody's not gonna be able to conceptualize how to make life simple like this. It's not gonna come like this for everybody. And some people will learn through consequence. Most people will. I don't know the percent, but a lot of people in life will learn through consequence. You don't get the luxury of learning vicariously unless you have mentors, unless you're really sitting back and quiet and really not really going for. So going for yours, you're gonna have to learn through consequence. Mm. What does emotional intelligence look like coming from you? Okay, talk to me. For me, it's the ability to understand perspective and see value outside of your paradigm. Emotional intelligence is the ability to have diversity and understanding that sad is not the only thing you can feel. You might be disgruntled. You might be dismayed. You might feel opaque. Diversity in your emotional intelligence is understanding that it's a million different ways, it's a million different emotions between mad and sad. Just like people don't just say it's hot outside. That's a person that doesn't have the intelligence or know how to read temperature. A person that will say it's 99 degrees outside is a person that's aware of what it is. You have to learn the different ways you can feel so you can express differently, so you're not relegated to one or two or three, just four pathways of expression. Emotional intelligence is seeing value and also being able to display and depict what you're going through accurately. So you ain't just talking, oh, I ain't feeling good today. Okay, what that mean? Emotional intelligence is also tied into relevance, where I can say relative to how I feel, this is why I feel like this. I can walk back, I can walk backwards and say, this is how I got to this emotion. It's problem solving. But the easiest way to grasp this is understanding the complexity of what emotions are. And the moment you become interested in how many ways you can express, you will start to enjoy actually living and being in that type of frequency. What's up with y'all? If y'all over here, please meet me on on YouTube. Y'all know where to be. Yeah, I would entertain that. I would accept that. I feel like there's no finish line. It's not. The only finish line is that casket. And who trying to finish? That's the question. When you know that that's the finish line, who's trying to finish? That's the end. You don't get to enjoy life. So let's not get caught up looking for the finish line. Because when you find it, go tell it on the mountain. Over with. It's gonna be some slow singing and flower bringing when you find it. So let's not get it confused. You don't want to find that finish line. I don't think you want to find that motherfucker. Oh Lord. I don't think you want to look for that one. Because if you find it, I'm gonna know something. But talk to me. These questions are already going good. The energy's good. I like where it's at. Let's run it. Talk to me. For real, for real. You don't want that ain't where you want to be. You don't want to be there. Trust me, enjoy this life. Enjoy the complexities. Enjoy the moments of uncertainty. Enjoy the whole ride. I'm dropping a YouTube tomorrow about the ride of life, to where you can't be afraid to go through ups and downs. They're necessary, because the roller coaster that you're trying to ride, the excitement is the ups and downs, the loop-de-loops, the roundabouts, the ups and the weeds, the corkscrews. That's what life is. I ain't never seen somebody lining up to ride a roller coaster that just goes straight. That's not what life is. That's not the benefit. That's not the enjoyment. That's not an accurate depiction of what life can be. This shit is a roller coaster. It's to be enjoyed. Will it scare the fuck out you sometimes? Exactly. Will it do that? For sure. But let's not forget the grand scheme of things. That's the grand scheme, is to enjoy this. You said, not boy, I got it on 68 in here. I'm 40 floors up eating hibachi. It's cold in here. I said, Berg, it's cold in here. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Young, it's cold in here. Okay. We talking shit. Then I gotta talk my shit. Don't make me do it. I'm trying to keep shit copacetic. What going on? Yes, sir. I love it. I love it. Hey, now I wanted to get a little cold. We finally starting to get some cold weather. I'm enjoying that. But yeah. So look, if we on the gram, make your way over to YouTube. Fuck with me. We on YouTube tonight. Let's see what numbers we can get up to on YouTube. So as we transition, ask me this. It's freezing. I bet it is. But I like the cold though. I'm a cold guy. I sleep hot. I'm a hot sleeper. I can't cuddle for long. I can cuddle for 7. You might get 6 minutes of good cuddles, and I gotta go. I gotta evacuate. And you see what I got, a big bed. I'm gonna go to my side. I'm way over here. I don't do all that. What's up with it? And that's I want to tap in with you. If you have the time and you got the want to, please tap in on YouTube with me so everybody can join into that conversation that we're gonna have. Oh, for sure. I'm telling you, I know me. If I don't know nobody else, I know myself. We can cuddle for 5 to 6 minutes, then I gotta go. I gotta move. We gotta depart. Yeah, we on YouTube. We live right now. We gotta depart. So I love the cold though. I'm gonna have the air on 68. I'm gonna have a fan on. I like it frigid in this hole. You dig? I know me. That's just me. Hold on. Let me throw the YouTube in here for y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me pin that. I just pinned the YouTube. So if you want to head over to YouTube, I just pinned it for you. So as we start to get into the fold of what Mentor Monday is for the night, give me some energy. Where we going? Where y'all want to take this? Before I get into mine, because you know how I go. Before I get into mine, I want to make sure I tackle everybody's perspective. I want to get y'all questions out the way. I want to make sure everybody's heard. So give me some energy. Let me feel you. They goddamn tea on point. Damn, they goddamn tea on point. Okay. What's my why? That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. I'll give you my why. Um, Ultimately, I have to make the world a better place. I have to do my job to give people what I didn't have. In these type of conversations that I'm giving y'all, I didn't have. And I don't feel like I don't want to gatekeep that information because my deliverance and my elevation is based on how much I disperse information. Hello, I could run for mayor. So my why is this. I want people to enjoy this human experience. I want people to understand that we closer to one another than we think. I don't want to see people mentally in prison, even though you're physically free. That shit is annoying to me. That shit grinds my gears because I'm a thinker. I'm an open. I really love the idea of progression for people. So my why has a lot of different ways that fold on top of each other. Like stemming from me wanting to be a good example. Stemming from me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I got Arthur on my back. And I'm gonna give you a good example of why I do what I do. I pull up to the gas station. I whip in. Carlo, I had to get some gas, right? So I pull him to the gas station. This young dude, he's sitting there, probably he's selling drugs and shit. Boom, 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 boom. So I get out on my cool shit. I'm just gonna get some gas, but he see my car, so he don't know what I do. In his mind, he was like, "Oh, let me go talk to him." He's like, "Hey, bro." I said, "What's up?" Because I'm really a mean. I'm a mean dude. If I don't know you, I'm real. I'm real standoffish. You dig what I'm saying? I don't play that shit. I'm from the hood, so I'm very aware. Like, hey, bro, what's up? What's up? What's on your mind? Oh, bro, what's up? You must play basketball or something like that. Nah, I write poetry. And I walked in there to get my gas and I walked out. And the look on his face trying to correlate how I could get what I have and I write poetry. Even though that's not all I do, I did that on purpose. I planted a seed on purpose because I wanted him to see what possibility was. I wanted him to know that it ain't just rapping. It ain't just selling drugs. It ain't just doing basketball, football, track. It ain't just being an athlete. You know what I'm saying? But I had that quick thought process to say, I know exactly what I'm going to tell him because I know what he needed, because I know what he expected. I know the answer that he expected to hear. So I made it my business to change his paradigm. That's when I tell you I'm consistently in character. I don't have time to slip because a moment can pass where I could give somebody something that changes their life. And if I'm not submitted and fully entrenched into my journey, I'm gonna miss my blessing of blessing somebody else. I don't know what he's doing today, but it was my job to tell him that day. I don't do it for the reward of you doing this and going somewhere and saying, oh, he was so right. No, that's not why I do it. I do it to give you an opportunity to explore your possibilities and to know your power of your assumption, to know the power of your imagination. And if you only imagine you could be one thing, that's your reality. That's it. I fucked him up that day. He was like, bro, that car clean as hell, bro. What you do? I write poetry. And I kept going. And I left it like that for a reason. Because he gonna be like, damn, he might not even know the fuck poetry. He gonna go, what damn poetry? What's that? You see what I'm saying? You see how you kind of got to do that? Because me being from the hood, I didn't have nobody coming telling us we could write, we could be authors, we could be this, we could be that, we could be models, we could be this. Excuse me. No, you're gonna run track, you're gonna hoop, you're gonna play basketball. What we doing? Coming from where I'm from, black male, we had 4 options, maybe 5. You're gonna play basketball, football, track, go to college with no major, or your ass going to jail. You got 5 doors. What kind of shit is that? So when you ask me what my why is, I'm trying to change that. I want you to know that you got 1,000,000 doors to walk through. It's all about the way you program your reality. I don't fuck with the military, so I didn't use it as an example. That the military, that's why it's the same thing to me. I didn't. That's why. You ain't finna yell at me. Ooh, you was not finna yell at me saying I ain't shit. Ooh, I'm gonna take that personally. God knew what not to do with me. He knew where I needed not to go. They would have kicked me out the military first day. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You ain't yelling at me like I'm a piece of shit. You ain't gonna be my friend later. Ain't no way we could ever be friends. Even when I graduate, it's still fuck you. Oh yeah, we're enemies, buddy. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You ain't finna do me that. And they're like, nah, that's working backwards to me. You not finna yell at me. Hoe ass nigga with that little ass hat. You ain't finna yell at me with that little ass hat and them tight ass shoes. Oh no, I got things to say. Hey, I know where I don't belong. Mm-mm. Fuck no. They be having that little ass hat on, thinking they something. Boy, your hat little as hell, man. Trying to be mad at somebody. That's why you mad. That's what you mad at. That's the truth. I'm not doing none of that. And the thing is, it ain't even the hard work part. It ain't ranking up. It ain't none of that. It's just the fact that who the fuck you talking to? Who the fuck you talking to? No. Who you talking to? And then don't let I'm 18, I'm grown too. Nigga, who the hell you? What's the matter with you? Not, no. To whoever can do that route, I applaud you. I applaud you. But that's not the type of I don't work well under those circumstances. I know how I need to be coached. That's not how you coach me. Get in there and do it. Boy, I promise you, they gonna send me somewhere. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Not me, Jesus. Mm-hmm. But outside of that, I appreciate y'all. If y'all are tapped in on Instagram, please make your way over to YouTube. It's pinned right here. We trying to get these numbers up. I got 50. I'm tapped in with these 50 people right here. Fuck with me. If you over here and you're gonna tap in and stay for Mentor Monday, please transition over to YouTube for me. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, I'm in the hole for sure. First day. I'm done. I'm nothing. I'm no good. My platoon hates me. That nigga DJ don't shut up. I don't. I got to get up at 5 a.m. too. No, sorry for you. And I'm gonna tell y'all this: I wouldn't have made the movie Drumline either. Big brother Sean ain't talking to me like that. You're bald headed, bro. You're not talking to me that way. No, 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 no. He said take a break. Man. You see what I'm saying? YouTube understand what I'm talking about. That that wouldn't have happened. I'm Devin. Oh, okay. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? AKA Devin the dude back home. You better recognize, yeah, Dr. Lee came and sat on my mama's couch. And this is the part. This is the part that got me. When that nigga said, I don't care if he sat on your mama's bed. Oh, we finna move all this shit. All this can move. We can go and handle that right here. That ain't got nothing to do with Drumline. That's a personal attack. I must defend myself. We gotta go. We gotta tussle about that one. We gotta tussle about that one. I'm gonna put this drum down. I'm gonna pick your ass up. Real deal. Hello. That should have been a fight. That should have been. He had to fight with that dude on. That should have been the first fight in the movie when he say, "I don't care if he stayed in your mama's bed." Oh, we. That's a bet. Let's go on and run that. Let's go on it. Yeah, let me challenge you for P1. Let me go and challenge you right here. For shit show. Don't listen to me though. I just be breaking movies down stupidly. T know what I'm talking about. She know I do this shit all the time. So let's look. As I want to get into a space, the word I want to cover tonight, and it's going to be through everything that I say. It's going to be weaved into everything. Is change. And I don't know how you heard that word. I don't know how they hit your ears. Some people might have heard loose change. Some people might have heard change this, consideration. I don't know what you think change is, but let's address this word. Because let's do this. You ever let a fight go? Yeah. Oh, before I go into that, yeah. I stopped being like the way I was when I started to become too valuable to myself. When I had to realize that I'm worth more than me, even if I whoop your ass. Like I stopped fighting a long time ago because the fight didn't really mean anything no more. What am I fighting for? Because there's no validation I can get from you. And I'm doing this journey shit, and I'm worth too much to myself to even put myself in that position. Nigga trying to fight. Nigga trying. Oh, you want to scratch for real? You ain't getting no money. You couldn't be getting no money on. Ain't no way. Ain't no way you get no money on, because people that get money on, they gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Let me go home. You know what? Let me do that. Cause yeah, I got a meeting in the morning. You ever had a meeting? Hey, I ain't doing no spit boxing no more. I promise you, I'm worth too much to myself. I mean too much to me. I ain't finna disappoint an older version of myself because I let you trick me out of my character. You don't even have permission to make me upset anymore. You don't even have permission to make me upset anymore. I'm revoking your access. Hello. You can't even make me upset no more. You know how mad I'm motherfucker get real mad. He get real steam come out, nigga. I'm telling you, revoke somebody's ability to make you mad and to test your emotions. Watch how mad they get. That's gonna be it. That's the bitch right there. When somebody know they can't get you out of character no more, what the fuck? Damn. They gonna be at home pondering. Fuck, man, I'm trying to see. Your mama. Your mama don't even work no more. Nigga trying everything to trick you out your character. Boy, if you don't get your lame ass on, you can't even make me mad no more. Scurry on. Don't you got some clothes to wash? Ask somebody about laundry when they start tripping. Don't you got some clothes to wash? Ain't you? Your shit gonna spoil in the wash. Worried about me? Mm. Boy, I tell you. But yeah, okay, I'm done talking shit. I'm done talking shit. But let's lean into this real. I want to give you an idea that I came up with because change is very important. And I want to tell you it from this angle. If you do nothing, you leave your life up to an accidental incomes. I don't want your life to be accidental. So if you're not changing on purpose, life will change for you. And I don't want you to make the mistake of getting lucky and hitting a seven the first time and thinking you just gonna let life keep rolling for you. Life don't care about you like that. Life ain't tapping in like that. So I want, as we go into the new year, I want us to embrace being more purposeful with our change because you're gonna change more than you change your clothes. I don't think we take into account how much we change during the day. You change daily. And if you're not taking account of these things, you're gonna look in the mirror and not even recognize the person you become because you think change is stagnant. No, change is always occurring, constant. So if change is the constant thing, what can I control? What I change into. Hello. If change is gonna happen, the least you can do is control what clothes you change into. But control requires more responsibility. It requires more awareness because you can't reap the benefits of life without accepting the consequences that might happen. You don't get a chance for glory without something else existing. Hello. Everything exists at the same time. It's always two doors to walk through. And I see a lot of people that want the good door, but they don't want to accept the chance that they could accidentally walk into a bad door. You can't walk into these situations where you think that life is just gonna give you wins. No, wins and losses are right next to each other. They lie adjacent to one another. You have to get comfortable knowing that you have to accept the ownership, good, bad, or indifferent. Put your name on your paper. Don't you do all the work in life? Don't you work hard and do all these hours and do all this overtime and be too afraid to put your name? I can't even grade your paper because you was afraid to put your name on it. But I know everybody run up here. Boy, huh? Hello. Everybody will run up here. If this paper was 100, people gonna run up there. Oh, that's my paper. That's mine. Hey, who got this 20? Ain't nobody gonna raise their hand because nobody want to accept the mistake of making a bad choice. You see the paradox? Everybody wants the opportunity to succeed, but don't want to accept the responsibility when they don't. Everybody wants the opportunity to be successful, to get adoration, to get validation, to make big money, to make big opportunities, to move into their life, to slide into these new things, but don't have that same urgency to take the opportunity to learn from their mistakes that they made. Damn. You sign your name on that paper because if it's a win, you get to collect it. If it's a loss, you get to learn from it. So I don't want you afraid to lose. I'm going to change your mind tonight. Losing is a perspective suffrage. It's a perspective. You don't lose if you learn. I'm finna give you a little cheat code real quick. You do not lose if you learn. The only loss is if you choose not to take the opportunity to be better, to take the accountability to say, I should have did this better. Going forward, I would do this. You don't lose. Hello. Yeah, if they ain't on here no more, I'm off Instagram. So yeah, they had long enough. Had to bust a spin on y'all ass real quick because that's so important. And that is information I would give anybody from the age of 1 to 100. Life don't end up. As long as you living, you got life. You got choices, you got chances. You can always get better. You can always do this. But guess what? Getting better ain't guaranteed. If you a chef for 30 years, that don't make you a good chef. Was you working to get better during them 30 years? Let's not talk about time. Let's talk about implications. Let's talk about benchmarks. Let's talk about what did you hit? What did you do during that time? Because you could do a lot of shit for a long time. I've been living for 31 years. If I didn't seek this information, I would never have it. It don't come to you by itself. It's not guaranteed. Your life is not guaranteed. You got to grab that. You're going to have to work for the opportunity, for the chance to be the best version of you. The best version of you just don't come out. Oh, you hit a certain age and it's dropping to your lap. No. So next time you see somebody harping on the time and they think that time equals mastery, I want you to question that. Because doing something for a long time don't mean you're doing it right. If that's the case, by the time you're 40 or 50, you should be perfect. But it's no such thing as perfection. And life is so fucking subjective. And there's so many overlapping intervals in life that you will get confused if you don't understand the way it's going. We're going to talk tonight. We're going to talk. Let me get y'all something. Let me get y'all something. Let me go into my shit. Since y'all ain't talking to me. Let me go into my little bag of tricks. Hey, J. Cole said that. That hurt. That hurt. You came a long way. The bad news is my wrist hurt. Hey, look. I ain't trying to hurt your wrist, but I'm telling you, everything I'm saying is needed. And everything I'm telling y'all is from the heart. Yay. Hello. We're going to talk about the next subject. If you taking notes, let me know if I need to slow down. If I'm going too fast, please let me know. The next subject is going to be called the convenience store. I mean, I ain't putting nobody on you. I don't know how YouTube work. I ain't feeling. It's just gonna be it. The next time I jump on Instagram, maybe we'll talk about it. So if you're writing, please let me know because I'm finna go into the next subject. If I'm good, throw an emoji in here. If we good, let me know. Okay. So this next subject is going to be called the convenience store. What the fuck do you mean by that when you say convenience store? I'm gonna say this. You must love yourself enough to where you create a direct boundary when people can operate and access you. At some point, your store must close. You can't be so consistent and so concerned with serving other people that you never close to serve yourself, to restock your shelf, to clean your floors. Because people are gonna walk out through your store, picking up shit, putting it down, putting it over here where it ain't supposed to be. You must have time to love yourself and close your store. Your store hours have to exist, or people will abuse the access that they have to you. 7-Eleven ain't popular because it's what it is. It's popular because it's always open, and no matter what time it is. Hey, but I need me a little snack. I need me a little. Let me run down to 7-Eleven real quick. Let me go get some gas real quick. You can get gas any time of night. So don't let people operate within that space with you. Stop being 24/7. Stop being a convenience store for people, because guess what? It's mighty convenient. When people ain't that hungry, they just forgot something. So they're going to run to you and get a little love when they need it. They're going to run to you and get a little affection because your store, boom, your door is always going to open for them. At some point, you must have some store hours and you have to respect it. Nope, I close at 8 o'clock and that's it. I ain't taking nobody at 7:50. I ain't taking nobody. You feel what I'm saying? I'm closing up. But you have some people that's so eager to please. They're so eager to have company. They're so eager to have people around them. They'll keep their store open so that person can always have access. So you feel like that access is validation, is care, when it's not. The moment you become a convenience store, people will never respect you again. I'm going to give you an example. Everybody loves Chick-fil-A. I don't give a fuck how rich you are. I don't give a fuck how much power you have. You can't get Chick-fil-A on a motherfucking Sunday. They have a boundary. We're gonna be open Monday through motherfucking Saturday. You can come up here a million times. You can come up here as much as you want. But on Sunday, we're not gonna be open. And you're gonna have some people that's gonna try you. They're gonna come on Sunday to see if you're gonna be open. They're gonna test your boundary. They're gonna test your store hours. They're gonna test the things you build up about you. They're gonna test your character to see if you for real about what you said. They're gonna test you. They're gonna test you and see if you for real. Cause I done drove everybody in here done made the mistake of driving and you done got real hungry. Let me go Chick-fil-A real quick. Yeah, damn, it's Sunday. Until you train people to know your hours, they're gonna forever fluctuate within you. They're gonna come in there, grab some this, grab some love, grab some light, grab some attention. That's all they want. Cause everything of substance is closed at this hour. When I say it's important, I mean that. Because the moment you become a convenience store, it stops or it halts the ability for somebody to value you because you don't value yourself to close. You don't take no time to restock your shelves. You don't take no time to clean the floors. You don't take no time to get new inventory in. You don't take enough time to love yourself. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna show you how people can manipulate you closing. I'm gonna tell you how people are gonna try your boundary. You could have had Chick-fil-A Monday through Saturday, but you wait till Sunday to have it and you be mad at me because I'm closed. I'm gonna show you how the people are gonna play the game. When you start to establish some boundaries about yourself, people are gonna wait until the boundary is, and then they're gonna say, "Why you ain't open for me?" When you've been open I've been open all week, but you was trying everything else. But when everything else has failed, you want to come to me as a last resort. No, I'm closed on this day. People are gonna try to use your boundary against you to say that you're not being open. They're gonna try to manipulate your growth. They're gonna try to manipulate the self-love that you have for yourself. I'm telling you, be ready. Because once you find peace, you got to fight to keep it. People gonna try to manipulate it. People gonna try to do a lot of things with your peace. Hello, I was open Monday through Saturday, but you felt urgency on Sunday, and you're gonna get mad at me because I'm not open. I've been open. There's a very interesting misconception about peace. It's the hardest thing to find, and it's the hardest thing to keep. I don't want you to think once you get to peace that you reach this place where you won't have no problems again. No, that's when you get the most. That's when you get the biggest problems. The higher you elevate, your problems will be substantially bigger. You don't get no easier challenges the higher you go. The more peaceful you become, it's gonna be more challenging to keep it. It's always gonna be somebody trying to get it. It's always gonna be it might be a version of you that don't even want it because it's so much responsibility. You don't get to be God's favorite while also not the devil trying to get you to. Y'all know how I get down. These things exist at the same time. Where you choose to go is your choice. These things exist. Man, everybody's so focused on the good, you forget that the bad is waiting on you to get the bad trying to fuck with you too. You look good to the bad too. Come on. Let's really talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Okay. So I have a girl that treats me like a king, but she's not the type of girl look-wise I have in my head. What's your input? Okay. Let me give you this. I'm gonna give you this, and I know you're gonna fuck with it. I didn't find love until I removed the face, the expectation that it had to look a certain way. If she treats you like a king and puts you in a place where you receive and you feel valued and seen, you need to take away the expectation of what love is, what love looks like. You need to lean on the experience of the feeling. Fuck the way it look. If this is what love is, if this is where you feel the most nurtured, if this is where you feel like you being received and seen, lean into that. Everything is not going to be the aesthetic of your expectations. You're not going to have no joy if your love has to look a certain way. Because guess what? The love you're supposed to, the love that you're supposed to have will walk right by you. If you're expecting it to look a certain way. If it's supposed to be 5'5" with a fat ass, you feel what I'm saying? Nice toes, nice teeth, curly hair, whatever preference you have, do not let that preference get in the way of what the feeling is. Ooh, I had that. When I was younger, I thought my love was only gonna look a certain way, and I missed out on opportunities because I wasn't receiving it. Like, oh no, if it don't look like this, it ain't nothing. No, release yourself. Release the expectation of love looking a certain way. It don't have a way to look. As long as it feel good, fuck it. It's about the feeling. Love is the feeling. It just so happens that it lines up with the aesthetic sometimes. It's not about the aesthetic. Hello. I just think I'm wasting my time. So what would make you feel like you wasn't wasting your time? I want to dive into that because wasting time is an interesting avenue to walk down. To me, it's no such thing as a waste of time. The only time you waste time is when you don't have a way. Okay. So let's say you find a woman that looks exactly how you want her to look, but she doesn't treat you. Remember, I'm a younger. Okay. I feel you. And I want to guide you early because with you being young, I don't want you to get in your own way. Everything I'm telling you is something I realized when I was 26, 27. Everything before then, I was in my own way. Happiness is trying to embrace us. Love is trying to receive us. Peace is trying to find us. But we have so many blocks, so many different roadblocks between us and happiness. You feel me? So if you don't feel like she's gonna be your person, let her go. Let her be good and treat somebody else in that essence. Don't take from the well if you don't want the water. You feel me? So let somebody take that's gonna receive that. But I'm just saying, before you depart, sometimes that feeling that you have cannot be replicated, and it can't be compensated by beauty. It can't be compensated by vanity, because you might get you somebody that look exactly how you want them to look and treat you the polar opposite. It's gonna give you the most hell you ever had in your life. So I'm not saying do what you want to do, but be careful about it. Be careful. Hmm. 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 Hello. Hello. Hey, you ain't lied yet. You ain't lied yet. Ooh, you ain't lied. I'm with you when you're right. So our next, I'm gonna transition into this. This kind of gonna go hand to hand with what you're saying. Don't make how I want to get this to you. How I want to get this to you. Okay. Don't make something have to go missing in your life for it to mean something. Don't make something going missing in your life make it mean something. I don't know who I'm talking to, but that's a deep one, because you have so many things in your life that you're not really looking at because you're not valuing it now. But if that shit was gone, you, oh shit, bro, damn, she treated me right. Damn, she did this, he did this, he really cared about me. Don't make me have to go missing for me to gain meaning. A lot of shit in life don't mean shit till you missing it. Till you lose it, it don't mean nothing. You don't realize how much you love the remote for your TV until you can't find that motherfucker. Damn, where the fuck my remote at? Because I can't turn the TV on. It's the little things, the intangibles. It's the intangibles. It's the small, irreplaceable moments. It's the love in between there. It's the segments of this thing. You don't miss your charger until you can't charge your phone no more. Damn, but you don't never value your charger. It just stay in the wall. But let that bitch be gone. Damn, where my charger at? Damn, I can't charge my phone. Damn, this person was really just cool with me and they really wanted to put me in a better situation and I didn't give them no time of day. But now that they gone, damn, that was a good person. Don't let somebody have to leave for you to feel their value. I shouldn't have to vanish for you to want to look for me. Mm. Ooh-wee. I think I'm so stuck on looks. Like she looks beautiful without makeup, but when the shit's off, I'm like, yo, I can't do this. Okay. And that's completely okay. That's your preference. But I would say this. I don't want you energy sometimes can come back in a reciprocity kind of way to where I don't want you to find the person that you fuck with and you try to be that and they hit you with that same thing. It's all fair in love and war. So you can have that preference. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that preference. But understand that that preference might come back and find your ass when you really in a space where you want it. Oh, I'm fucking with her. Hell yeah. She get the nah, just don't. Nah, he ain't. Nah. And that's it. If you can accept that, you can live by it. We all adults. The road we drive down is the destination we reach. If you want to drive, fuck it. Fuck it. I ain't gonna crucify nobody. It's your choice. I'm just letting you know it's a few doors. And some of these driveways, some of these roads we drive down, it's gonna be a cul-de-sac. I don't care how long the road is, it's gonna end in a cul-de-sac. Don't be fooled by it. I just want you your head on the swivel. That's it. Mm. Damn, it's about 9:30 already. I don't know who I'm about to talk to, but I'm about to give you some. I'm about to give you some. Here we go. Hey, we gonna talk. Come on now. But we also speak subjectively to where you can do what you want to do. That's gonna cuss him out every day. I don't know what he want. So if you matter of fact, I'm interested. What kind of woman would you deem your type? Interested. While I go to the next thing, I'm just interested in that. So this is for somebody that's kind of in a season of confusion. When you are in your season of unrest, every small mistake will be amplified. If he said it, I probably missed it. When you are in your season of unrest, every small mistake will be amplified. You ever been somewhere and the smallest mistake feel like the world is falling on your damn head? It's because you're in a season of unrest. And I'm gonna give you an example. Losing a dollar don't mean shit to a person that got a million of them. But when you lose your last dollar, it's a big difference. And to somebody, that last dollar might be your last chance for love, your last chance to like somebody, their last lust for you. Somebody losing that last dollar, it's gonna feel. It's easy to brush it off when you got a million more, when you got 1,000 more. Get into a situation where you lost your last. Hey, good character, good morals, listen, kind, loyal. Okay, season of unrest. I got you. I'll give you my example. After I lost my grandmother, my great grandmother, I was in a season of unrest, and everything that happened to me after that point was amplified, but it wasn't really that big. It's just the season I was in was already this. So when something else happened, I amplified it in my mind to where if I'm doing this, I'm mad all the time. I'm this, I'm that, I'm up and down because I'm in a season of unrest because something big has put me in a different place. Like when I lost my great grandmother, everything after that, if it was a problem, oh, it was big. It was the world was over with. It's because I was already teetering, and sometimes you just need that little push, and you're gonna amplify it. So I don't want you stuck in a season of victimhood. And I got stuck in one where everything that came up, I was like, what the fuck? Boo, 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 boom, boom, boom. I'm mad. I can't figure it out. What's all this? What's that? What's this? What's that? When I just needed to get out of that unrest and really just let the season settle down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just had to settle it down. I had to pull myself back. I was being extreme, but that's only because I went through something extreme. And I'm going to go back to that word change. We have to understand when you go through something, you don't remain the same. If somebody you hurt, you fall and scrape your knee, you're not the same. You do this, you make a mistake, you're not the same. You change based on the circumstances. So things in your life are going to change you. When you go through shit, good, bad, or indifferent, it's going to change you. It's going to change you. And you have to be ready for that. Because the last thing I want you to be is unfamiliar with yourself. That's the last thing I want you to be. Hello. So I had to accept the fact that losing my great grandmother changed me. I could pretend like it didn't. I can say I'm all right. I can say it didn't have an impact, but I would be lying. I'm not the same person I was before she left. And it's up to me to do my due diligence to monitor the change within myself so I don't turn into a monster. So I don't turn into that. Yay. Life. You know what I'm saying? I lost myself, working on finding myself again. Okay, I got you. I feel that. And that, you want me to tell you the importance of that? We have to make sure we're taking account of where we are, where we've been, because I want you to know yourself so well that you can always get back to you. So I couldn't say I lost myself without knowing where I should have been, without knowing the characteristics that were consistent within my mind, without knowing the emotional intelligence that I normally have. My standard of execution was different. So I can only say I changed based on the study of myself. You can't say you've changed. You can't say you lost if you never had a destination. I can't be lost if I don't know where I'm going. Being lost is relative to the path you were taking to get you where you needed to be. It's research. It's self-accountability. It's self-love. It's self-inventory. If you're not taking on inventory of where you are, you can never say you can't come back to it. Oh, damn, where the fuck was I at? I don't know what. Now you forever lost. Now you're looking for a version that ain't even you no more. So we have to make sure that we're taking account. What's in your closet? What's in your pantry? You got to know what's missing, and you can't be afraid to replace it. It's love. That word accountability is a bitch, ain't it? What do you think on this man versus woman shit nowadays? I think we're fighting a losing battle. That battle separates us again. We already got enough neglect. Life is hard enough. I'm not fit to go against women too. I got too many internal battles. I got a battle being a black man walking out, getting into my car without somebody thinking I stole it. It's too much shit going on for us to be fighting amongst ourselves. No, I'm not. I'm unsubscribing from this paradigm. I don't live in the same reality that these people do. I'm not going back and forth with women about this. I'm just going to say we all emotional. We all have the ability to express emotion. Ain't nobody more emotional than nobody. I'm not in competition with nobody. We doing too much fighting and not enough resolving. We creating too many split ends. Our hair ain't gonna never get long. That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I watched this shit with disappointment. That shit disappoints me. Because we're not trying to succeed. We're trying to be right. Everybody want long hair, but nobody want to cut their split ends. It's called management. Your hair get longer through management. I'm saying this because I had long hair that went down here. My hair was down here. So I know what getting a trim is necessary. Sometimes your life need a trim. But you rather have the length and your shit be clear as hell. Your hair be see-through. But your hair long though, but it's not kept. It's a difference. I'd rather have short kept hair than long destroyed hair. Hello. Hello. I wouldn't be able to give you these bars if I didn't know about hair. I know what's going on. You feel me? Yeah, I done seen people with that ponytail stretched out at the top, real clear up here, transparent, because they want to keep the length, but not keep it healthy. And you want me to tell you what that's a perfect example of? Somebody saying, "Oh, I've been with such and such for 3 months. I've been with such and such for 6 years. I've been with such and such for a year. I can't leave them. I can't cut them off because I like the length. I'm so tied to the length that my hair is now. But it'll be way healthy if you cut your hair back to your ear length, cut it back to your shoulder length. Don't worry about what you lose and worry about your opportunity to gain something." And we get so caught up with time, and we get so infatuated with time, and we tie ourselves to time. Oh shit, man, we've been rocking for 2 years. Why not? No, you can walk away. I'm talking my hair shit. I know he's all right. But you'll have some people that's gonna hold on to that because they rather have the length. They rather, hey, oh, your hair is so long. It's so unhealthy. Oh, child, it's so unhealthy. That's all I'm saying. But that's how some people view you with how you hold on to certain people in your life. It's so unhealthy. But y'all been cool so long, y'all day ones. You can't leave them alone. Y'all been rocking since since a jit. Y'all was doing this. No. I'm telling you, you can't be afraid to start over when you're not being served correctly. Because you put your fire will last a little bit longer, but you put fire around ice long enough, it will put it out. That don't mean fire won't melt ice, but if you get enough ice, it'll put fire out. So you can be hello. I don't want you to lean into you can be fire, you can be amazing. But you be around something that's not amazing long enough, it will put you out. That's talking to the people that you want in your life, the situations that you are in, that you're relegated into. If your circumstances are not feeding your fire, they're putting you out. Change is inevitable. If it's not helping you, it's automatically hindering you. It's no such thing as standing still. I'm gonna kill this fly. Better get his ass out of here. Unless he's trying to listen. Nigga. Go on YouTube, nigga. But yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just talking. And look, I'm about to give you some word up. Word up real quick. People think it takes a lot to ruin your life. It don't. I had my chain on the other day, and I was doing something, and I think I was skating or something like that, and my chain got so tangled up I couldn't untangle it. But then I realized, damn, this just one chain. I ain't never seen one chain get so tangled up. And I realized one person could be the most destructive thing. You could be the most destructive thing in your life. It don't take two people to make a knot. It take one string to make a knot. You can knot yourself up into some shit that you can't even get out of, mentally, emotionally, physically. So I don't want you to put all your suffrage on other people. Sometimes it's you. You can tie yourself up all kind of different motherfucking ways, and you can't even take this knot out no more. It don't take a lot to tangle. It take one person to fuck your whole. You can fuck your whole shit up. I said, God damn, look at that. I had to undo my chain, had to undo it to figure out what was going on. I had to take my time. Because I'm trying to rush. Everybody do this. When they into a problem, you start rushing, trying to get it. I gotta untangle this. I gotta untangle this problem. When it might take you 2 months, it might take you a week, it might take you an hour of being diligent and moving this way, doing this. Okay, where is this coming from? Okay, actually seeing what the fuck is going on instead of panicking. Instead of panicking and just flailing and shit. Everybody know that's how you drown. You don't drown because the water's getting you. You're drowning because you're fighting the water. Yes, you're in a situation, but I want you to be calm enough to get yourself out. And sometimes only thing it is just you. Okay. I'm in a bind right now. I have to relax and figure out how do I get out of this precisely. Because you flailing and panicking and flipping your arms back and forth, you're going to drown yourself. You're going to drown yourself. Because look, it's not your problems that take you out. It's how you handle them. And everybody knows this. I cannot swim, but I know how to float. If I relax enough, if you relax, you can float on water because you're denser, you're buoyant. It's called buoyancy. If you relax, you will float. But if you fight and you scream and you panic, you will sink. And that's what life is. You're gonna have some problems. Learn how to be the fuck still and really focus on what you need to do to get yourself out of this. I say that with love. I mean, I feel you, Kelly. But I'm speaking in the physical. God ain't gonna get you out that pool. He don't mind if you come meet him or not. I don't mind coming. I don't mind you coming to see me early. I don't mind. We talking about. All right, what's up? I want to see you anyway. What's up? What's going on? Just saying. Keep on flailing. You gonna come see me? All right. What's up, my boy? Come and see me for once. I'm just saying. Okay. How do you know it's intuition? How do you know when it's intuition? Intuition works best. It'll because it's gonna tell you what you need and not what you want. For one, intuition works on your needs. Intuition is not it's not based on your wants. So I don't know how to guarantee how to label what intuition is, but I can give you a few insights to get you closer to a certain answer. Nothing is guaranteed. So you'll know it's leaning more towards intuition when it's based on your needs. What do you need? And then the sacrifice with that. I'm talking my shit tonight. It's already 9:40. Jesus. Time flies when you're having fun. What I'm gonna give you. What I want to give y'all. Before I give y'all my last one, free range chicken. What we talking about? Don't be retracting your message. I was trying to read that. Yeah. I was trying to read that. Don't be redacting your message. I'm trying to read everything. Women have gifted intuition. The first initial thought. And well, as you can see with my logic that I'm very consistent with, I don't think we differ. Men have the same thing. I think that's a very easy way to accept that establishment of that perspective. I don't deem no sex more superior when it comes to emotion. I don't. That's just more divisive to me. Makes it more complicated. Okay, I've been grieving old relationships. How do you heal yourself enough? Mm, even though people are still alive. So I've been grieving old relationships. Talk to me. If you could give me one piece of the what part of the relationship are you grieving? The connection, the empathy, consideration, compassion, apathy. What which what version are we talking about? What's a valuable piece of advice you received that still resonates with you? Okay, okay. Um, that's an easy one. It's always be water. Always. Water has the ability to find every opportunity for a crack or a crevice, or a crack is opportunity. So if I pour water on the floor, even though I cannot see any cracks and crevices on the floor might look perfect to me. When you pour water on it, water will find every crack and imperfection in that floor to fall into. So when you're in life, you cannot become ice too quickly. You have to be water to be able to mold to any situation, even though you might not even understand the situations you're falling into. It's a lesson that you can learn, and it's a valuable thing, because I don't want you to slide over anything. I don't want you to slide over no opportunities, because you're so certain about who you are. You're so guaranteed in your life. You can't nobody tell you nothing. So oh shit, now you gonna miss the opportunity because you're not teachable. You're not learned. You're not a student right now. So water equals student. See everything as opportunity to learn, and don't be so concrete in your logic. The flexibility of your perspective is the direct reflection of how emotionally intelligent you are. Hello. Okay. Is being vulnerable to your woman a sign of weakness? It's a sign of greatness. But being vulnerable is the essence of connection. If the relationship is a brick, vulnerability is the glue. If if the relationship is a brick, vulnerability is the glue. It's what keeps the building together. But a safe space must be created for vulnerability to exist. And a lot of people don't do it. I don't know the percent, so don't test me on the numbers. But it's the weaponization of vulnerability that stops people from doing it. But I don't want you to ever think that vulnerability is the key. Is it opens a door of, oh, this nigga ain't no man. No, you good. Vulnerability is the essence of your higher self. For shit show. What does it mean when you keep meeting the same pattern in people, just with a different face? How should be separated from learning? How should I separate it? It means that you didn't get your lesson from that last person. So God will keep sending you the same thing with a different face to see if you can spot the common denominator that you must fix within your search, within your bond, within your consideration, within your perspective. It's something that you're not grabbing. So if you keep getting the same version in different people, that's because you did not take your lesson from that last person that introduced you to the lesson. You know what I'm saying? So it starts from the person that introduces you to the opportunity to learn. If you didn't take your opportunity and actually grasp that, it's gonna keep coming back to you. But it's never gonna look the same. Never. And it's your job to do your due diligence to say, damn, what do I need here? What am I missing here? What's you know what I'm saying? Okay. I have no clue. how to half-ass things. It's all in or nothing. The energy wasn't reciprocated. I missed him, but I know. Okay. Every good situation ain't always good for you. Every good situation is not good for you. You say it's no way you can half-ass. I get that. I respect that. I appreciate that. You know you. But every good situation ain't good for you. And everything that everybody wants, they can't afford to keep up. So if it's something that you need, you shouldn't feel a way about leaving to get what you need. You internalize that and make it a requirement going forward. That's why I said you set your boundaries based on your experience and not your projection. What I experienced, and the more I learn about myself, I know what I need. Let me give you an example. If my car take 93, I can't get with someone that has 87 gas. You will fuck my engine up. I have to find my exact level of gas so I can operate in my space the way I'm supposed to. You have to find what you need consistently. You have to find an abundance of what you need. But the self inventory will tell you, hey, I need this. I'm all in. I'm here. I'm for that. If you ain't got that, I got to go. But I don't want you to regret it. I don't want you to miss that because it told you and it showed you exactly what you need. It was a lesson for you. I don't want you to regret it. I want you to actually appreciate it because you showed me, you made me look into me and actually realize my ingredients of nurture. I know what I need to be the best version of me. I know what I need. So it's no, you don't have to miss that. You can actually adorn that. Hello. Hello. I'm just saying. It's all love. Because I done been there before too. So in a way, you don't miss them. You miss the opportunity to get what you wanted. You miss that thing because what you need was not them. It was actions that they did. Only thing you need is those actions to be replicated. So you don't even have to tie what you found to that person directly. You can thank them for saying, okay, thank you for showing me what I need going forward. Don't bring the motherfucking car home if you can't afford the oil change. If you can't afford to get it fixed, you can't afford the maintenance, don't bring the car home. If you ain't got no windows in your house, don't bring a plant that needs the sun home. Hello. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, damn it. I'm 23. I'm full of lust. Okay, lust. Let's get it. How do I get past that? I'm fearful that I get in the way of growth. I want to change your perspective real quick. Because the way you say it, you make it sound like a disease. You make it sound like something that's icky vicky. You make it sound like it's something that's bad. Lust within itself is not bad. How you use it and how you let that tool guide your perspective is what it is. Just like a car ain't bad till you start speeding around and hitting people. Your knife, it'll make you a sandwich or it can cut somebody the fuck up. Intention is based on this. So I don't want you to define the word based on how society's experience has told you to feel about it. Lust is not bad. That's not a bad thing in essence until you make it bad. So I'm full of lust. That's not bad. But because the one thing I don't want you to do is hate that part of you, to cast that part out. And now you're never gonna be complete again. The example of how I got to this knowledge is this: how your parents make sex feel so bad and make attractiveness and make emotions like that feel so bad that you hide them. So you learn to hide your sexuality. You learn to hide the lust. You learn to hide that thing so you don't get in trouble. So I don't want you to punish yourself for a natural emotion. That lust is natural. You just have to make sure that's not the only connection that you have. That's it. But lust within itself is not bad. So you don't get past it. Only thing you do is understand it and appreciate it. But allow it to be neutral. Don't make it a bad emotion. Don't make it a bad feeling because it's not. We're going to start there because I don't want you to paint lust in the wrong way and be living through the wrong paradigm of the word. You dig what I'm saying? So we're gonna reset shit before you go out there and you rebuke this part of you when it's really a good part. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So when you say it'll get in the way of growth and opportunities, have you had an opportunity where you feel like it's gotten in the way? And if you can, bring me into that. And maybe we're mislabeling this. Maybe what you thought was lust probably was something else. So if you feel like it's gotten into the way, gotten in the way of something, let's talk about it. But I don't want you to go out here with a misrepresentation of what the word is. It always feel like a disease. Like we talk about it so bad, the same way we talk about trauma. I've changed people's mind. I say it's a such thing as good trauma, but people are so programmed to see it as bad that you can't enable a reality in your mind where it can actually be good. So lust within it by itself, if I just say lust, if I had, excuse me, like these things are not bad yet. The circumstances in which we experience the word makes the definition. You can't have a definition before the circumstances exist. That's not fair. That doesn't make sense. That's gonna make you mislabel things. It's gonna make you hate things. It's gonna make you projective. It's gonna put you in a prison where the word can't mean nothing else but this. And now you're not free to feel the energies. You're not free to live. You're not free to enjoy it. Because lust is a good thing if you allow it to be. Hello. Hello. Let me see, am I saying that right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's real. But I feel that's a good question. That's a very inquisitive question because it let me know you're interested in your development. It's letting me know. I feel like it's hard to control. Looking at different women that want to go after them engage in conversation, things of that sort of knowledge. See, it's a difference between lust and curiosity. You dig what I'm saying? We have to be able to dwell in a space where we see the difference. And that's why I said emotional intelligence. Lust has a hell of a lot of synonyms. It's a lot of other words for lust. So curiosity can sometimes be misconstrued as lust. I'm interested. I like this. Preferences is this and that. It's so many words, but we can't. I don't want you to paint lust as a bad thing. It's all comparative to your reality. I'm gonna tell you how you can shape this. A person that only enjoys one night stands and never expects a relationship is doing nothing wrong. The person that expects a relationship from one night stand is the person that's making a mistake. So, what am I saying? I'm saying the moment you know what you're doing and you accept the consequence, it's not a bad action yet. It's only bad comparative to what you expect to come from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, curiosity is a lot. People just be fucking curious. Let me see. I wonder what that's about. That's a new little restaurant. Let me see what that's talking about. It's a lot of times it's just curiosity. Don't take yourself to trial for something you ain't did. Mm, mm, mm. But isn't too much curiosity bad? It all depends. It depends on what you're curious in. To me, curiosity is the most beautiful thing because it's a skill you must have to appreciate your person. If you're not curious, then you won't care about the subjects that are not the main things. You won't care about the byproducts of the person. So curiosity when it comes to people can never be too bad. A person that you have intention for is you gotta break it down to where if it's just basic curiosity, I just want to know what you do, what you are. If you're not trying to learn these things to be with them, then see, too much of everything is bad. That's not always the case. That's not, it depends on where you're putting it. It depends on the subject. So I can give you examples where that would be false. So when it comes to me and my woman, it's never an amount of curiosity that's bad. Too little is bad. There's no such thing. I should be curious about everything. You dig what I'm saying? So it depends on the subjectivity that you're using the word. So we can throw around the faux pas and the shit that we done heard. We can throw around the common example of these things. Too much of everything is bad. That's typically good advice. But that's why I say in life you must take your own prescription. So it depends on what you're using, depends on what you're doing. We gotta make sure we living in a flexible space. Flexible. You got to be, I don't want you to be concrete. I want you to be water. And the more perspective that you can understand that have validity outside of your paradigm, the more flexible you can be, and the more you get to enjoy life from a freer space. I want you to be free in this thing. So I don't walk around with certain definitions of certain words. I let the circumstances define the word. I don't, everything is neutral until I see what it's acting on, what it's actually into. It's not my job to say good or bad yet. It's my job to pay attention. That's it. That's it. Hey, we got four. Time flies when you're having fun. This should be flying by, y'all. Okay, here we go. No, lust is bad. Why is lust bad? So what we can't do is subjectively mix spiritual definition with physical execution. It's not the same thing. So we can speak, are we speaking simply biblically? Or are we speaking realistically? Because you will cross your hairs trying to do both. You can't be on both sides of the word. In which context are you using it? Because we can only dwell in the human space here. But when it comes to practicality of words and execution, it's executed in the human sphere. So we can have spiritual guidance to the information, but that doesn't mean the practicality will be spiritual. So lust, I can't take lust from a biblical space. I have to take lust from a worldly definition. So what's lust? Hey, time fly. You feel me? I just think that's where you get into a little trouble with the religion. You can put yourself in a corner where it's unwinnable, where you gonna stop your human experience. If that's the case, you might as well go see him right now. Oh, for sure. For sure. For sure. Leadership is not something that's relegated to the smart. Leadership is not something relegated to the good-hearted. Leadership is a skill that can be taken by anybody with any motive. So please be careful. You make sure if you don't, you better do a background check. But 9:59. Dang, this flew by. This one flew by, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. This one kind of, yeah. This one flew by. Yay. So as I close it out, it's always thank you. This does not exist without us coming together, creating this space of safety. Like, this is beautiful. And it's something that I want to make sure that we carry into our week. Make sure the conversation that we have do not just they don't pass away after the live goes out. This is a space where you can explore, and this is a place I'm so appreciative of, because I'm learning with y'all as we talk through this. I'm learning with y'all. I'm growing with y'all, because this is beautiful, beautiful. And I'm just so appreciative, because I need y'all the same way y'all need me. It's a beautiful relationship to where, man, this does not exist without y'all showing up and actually being active. Man, that shit warm my heart. And I'll be excited to get on here. I'll be excited. I'll be putting on suits now. I'm putting on suits for y'all motherfucking ass. Yeah. Anyway, but as we go into the week, as we get closer to the end of the year, understand your power. Understand the power of perspective. Understand the power of your imagination. So let's make sure we dream some good things. Let's make sure we're dreaming the reality that we actually want. Let's make sure we're attuning ourselves to our new frequency. Let's make sure that we tapping in and showing up for ourselves first. Let's make sure that we hello, in the class of life. I want to make sure you sit in the front. Stop sitting in the back of your own class, not learning nothing. Sit in the front. Be a nerd about you. Learn everything that you can about yourself. Mm, mm, hello. You're going to see it. I got you. Come to the front. You feel me? Real deal. You got to tell yourself, come to the front so you can teach you about you. Mm. So with peace, with love. If you have not subscribed, if you have not tapped in with me, please show some love. Get in the comments, talk, do all that. YouTube need all that. I don't need all that. But, we trying to make it make sense. So thank you. And I'll catch y'all next Monday, as always.